has scored 77 points. They
Mr.
play
Big Shot,
game
the
7.
new Mr. Big.
The winner of tonight's Game 7 between Cleveland and Toronto.
6'6" Desmond Bain, center, Duke, 34.
And for the Pistons, Cunningham, Robinson, Thompson, Harris. Some are made for this moment. Of course, the Stars.
You know, everybody's heart rate is up. Everybody wants to play well at
Here. And here we are. One and done, or one huge numbers. Tobias Harris guarding him mostly. Wendell Carter. Harris has done a good job on Banchero in terms of field goal percentage. Jalen Duren now picks him up. Banchero stopped nicely by Duren. Shot clock at 5. Jamal Cain goes right at Robinson. Layup is in and out. Robinson the rebound.
start to get a layup on your first possession after Detroit had done a really nice job defensively cutting off Banchero.
Good defense from Banchero. Cunningham turns it over. Banchero gets inside. Shot blocked. Thompson with the rejection. He has been magnificent.
But also forces Paolo to pick up his first foul.
Always games like this, you worry about a key player getting in foul trouble. Cunningham finds some room left open. Soft touch won't go. Jalen Duren, count it.
And they're going to need that out of Duren today. He has not had a double-double in this series. You know he would love to have a big Game 7, both as a scorer and on the glass.
Duren an all-star, maybe all-NBA. Cain drives from the corner. That misses. Rebounder. Thompson bring it up. Still for both of these teams as Duncan Robinson can't get the three. Ball kept alive. Suggs comes away. Defense is their calling cards.
Defense is their calling card, but it's also how you play offensively. When you talk about defense being a calling card, both teams only had 10 turnovers in the last game. So neither team played ultra sloppy basketball. It was just elite defense and a lack of shot makers.
Tobias Harris spins, double team, now single coverage. Can't get at the fall. Rebound. Pistons talked about making sure Bain doesn't have one of those games. He is capable of going off for a big game. Suggs to Cain. And Carroll left wide open, connects on a 3. 0 for 9 from 3 in Game 6, although he certainly was not alone in rough shooting. Robinson, little fake, fires, can't get it. Duren keeps it alive. Robinson gets it back. Pass inside to Duren. Cunningham uses the screen. Cunningham said none of Game 6 matters if we don't win Game 7. People will forget about that amazing comeback if they can't get the victory here this afternoon.
And if you're for the Orlando Magic, then you have to stay calm as pop jumper. Every single time Detroit hits a bucket, it's going to sound like a game-winning basket. If the crowd is going to go crazy, the intensity, you've got to keep your emotions in check early in this game.
Low, they turn it over. Bain. Good transition defense from Robinson. Pass goes inside to Cain. Kicks it out, Banchero again. One-on-one coverage. Banchero, Thompson comes over. Back here comes Thompson. Another excellent defensive play from one of the elite defenders in basketball. Robinson, no hesitation.
That's 3 great looks already for Duncan Robinson. He gets one to go. He is maybe the biggest X factor of all for the Detroit Pistons.
Suggs. Pass.
Does not need much time to let it fly.
Yeah, but Wendell Carter can't give him that much space regarding a shooter. He's sitting on the block as that pass gets thrown out.
Speaking of blocks, Cunningham with the block already. Number of block shots as Duren gets the pass.
One of the best in the league this season. We have not seen that many opportunities in this series for those two guys to connect off direct pick and roll action.
Inside pass, Anthony Black has it deflected out of bounds.
Turns around and makes a quality block.
Banchero against Harris. The spin, kicks it out. Black off the mark. Orlando has started 2 for 9. Again, after that disastrous shooting performance in the second half of Game 6. Harris jumper. Suggs was the key in the Game 1 victory here. As Desmond Bain can't get at the fall. And a loop. Carter against Duren. Shot clock at 5. Duren helps out. Suggs gets away. Kicks it out to Bain up top. Banchero just gets it off in time and
Like a desperation shot. That's the kind of poise we were talking about before the game.
Banchero has all 8 Magic points to start. Cunningham, Robinson, again, no hesitation. Can't get that one.
Too many good looks. That's a good look. I know you want to help out on Cade, but like you said, and here comes Paolo.
Much if your star's rolling.
Dennis Jenkins gets his first appearance. Robinson goes to a spot. Back up top. Jenkins, who had an excellent regular season, hasn't played as much so far in the playoffs. Pulls up, jump shot, in and out.
Times things don't show up on stat sheets. That closeout by Suggs on Duncan Robinson saved that possession. It looked like a wide open look.
Suggs gets inside and backs the first storm when the crowd is electric and the Pistons score the first few points. So finally somebody besides Banchero scores. Meanwhile, down the other end, Thompson's series. He only had 4 points in game 6, but was still a plus 22 at 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Banchero gets his first rest, as does Cunningham. Javon Carter getting some run again here in game 7. Black got inadvertently poked in the mouth. Shot clock at 8. Finds Carter. Back out Kane. Extra pass Bain. Contested 3. Harris, who has had an excellent series, gives the Pistons a 1-point lead. Bain to Black. Black. Good help defense. The veteran Harris looking. Jenkins has Carter on him. Bring it back out. This is his first playoff series, young man, in his second year. Tiptoes along the baseline. Robinson lets it fly. Rebound, Duran back up. Season, 10.5 rebounds. They would love to get him going here in game 7. And if they win further on, upcoming play. What a first round. The unpredictability night in and night out as the first free throws. That's a key for Orlando. They're not a great shooting.
About whether or not that was a lob or a shot. It was definitely a lob.
They're going at it.
It's probably good that they were across the court from each other.
Maybe Bickerstaff, the fiery head coach who's done such a magnificent job with the Pistons, and Brothers, who was not shy about giving his opinion, one of the great officials. Jenkins lines up that 3. That's good.
One situation, he can back down. Very difficult decisions. Where is the double team going to come from? Because he is going to find a shooter.
Cunningham guarding Black. Kane gets away from Green. Isaiah Stewart's in the game, but Jamal Kane able to getting a chance to play. Bain, hop step, wild pass. Jamal Kane got it caught on his hip. Shot clock at 7. Carter was wide open. Wagner knocks down the 3.
Decision. I think we were all wondering why Carter didn't shoot that. Good decision there. You've got Wagner spotted up. He can make corner 3s. He had a lot of time on that one. Nice find by Carter.
This is his only second appearance of the series. Only played 3 minutes prior to that. Cunningham, the spin.
And that's what makes it fun. These are guys that have been coaching together to each other when they want to discuss basketball.
Cunningham knocks down some free throws, taking 64 free throws in the first 6 games. 84%, a big part. What makes him such a difficult stop. Mo Wagner over to Banchero. Suggs in there as well. Anthony Black. And Carroll.
A little bit ahead of himself, knowing he was going to get some daylight there.
Stewart sets the screen. Gets the pass back. Alley up inside, and Black throws it down. Beautiful pass from Suggs after the steal down the other end. He's the key to their defense, Jalen Suggs. Cunningham pulls up, comes up. Jamal Mosley also talking about what a key player Anthony Black has been for this season. He's taken a nice step into the league. A terrific defensive player that has really grown on the offensive end. He's a little shaken up after that. He's still wincing over there in the corner. Wagner to Suggs. Nice pass inside. Wagner misses. Still Kane throws it off the backboard. Black left wide open. Cannot hit the 3. Fight for the rebound. Jenkins comes out of the pack. Jenkins going coast to coast, a little out of control. Gets it back to Robinson.
Right now, Orlando lucky because Duncan Robinson has had some great looks. He's only knocked down one to this point. 1 for 6 from the three-point line.
And a whistle away for today. Cunningham kicks it out. Javonte Green gets a clean look. Anthony Black grabs another rebound.
If you're Orlando, that's what you're going to live with. You're going to have to cry those driving lanes of Cade
Cunningham the steal, then the advance pass to Jenkins. Cunningham now down the other end, sidestep, layup blocked again. This time. And Carroll drives inside. Banker won't go. The tip misses. Robinson, that'll count if it goes.
Ready in this game 7?
Just playing desperate right now.
Jamal Mosley told you guys, play with pace, but in control. What's going to be the key to doing that?
Getting stops, getting out.
But if you're Orlando, again, bouncing back from that historic collapse, how poorly they were offensively, and then falling behind a little bit early, it's a nice bounce back.
Got this game 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. You couldn't have acted.
Cunningham 6 early points. Pistons have missed 3 free throws already, 4 of 7. How often in these playoff games do missed free throws come back to haunt you? Carter to Suggs. Suggs finds some room, fires away, can't get a default. Rebound. Suggs has played some great defense, but he has really struggled from three-point range. Cunningham, nice feed inside. Thompson at the rim, not enough to stop.
And
Asar
got a piece
Thompson.
of that, and he still got it to go, RJ. It was amazing. Got his hand inside the rim. It looked like that ball still finds a way to roll in.
The Silva fronts. That's 4 turnovers now for the Magic. Here's Thompson again running the floor. Javonte Green tries the 3. Van Carroll the rebound. Boards to go with his 11 points.
And they've been hunting Duncan Robinson in pick and roll. They've been trying to use him, whoever he is guarding, as the screener to try and get him up in that spot.
Van Carroll gets inside. Shot blocked.
He's going to go straight through all this contact. Cade Cunningham's in front, but Van Carroll plows into him, and you can see Durant gets that.
They don't seem to be bothered by contact in shots. They can the strength of them when they're taking the shots, the ability to get off a decent shot.
Van Carroll is one of the biggest small forward, power forwards that you will ever see. If you look at the base that he has in his legs, he had an NBA-ready body early as a teenager.
Orlando back up by 2. 14 points for Van Carroll. Thompson. 5 of the 24. Cunningham's got the Silva on him, finds a spot and knocks down.
Got great rhythm and pace. He's never sped up, just going up.
Thompson the steal. And the slam.
That can't happen. You can't get a 1-on-0 fast break dunk and then give a layup coming back the other way if you're Detroit.
Bane guarding Cunningham. Finds his spot, draws a foul. Shot doesn't go, but Desmond Bane
Off to bait him in to get that steal. Now here you go. Orlando get that ball out quick. And now the miscommunication, and you got to stay with the rim, point the guy the other direction, or once he's there, then you recover out.
Another missed free throw year. And he went through a lot of losing his first 3 years. They lost 59 games, then 65, then 68. Lashy games. I think one of the great seasons in Pistons history this season. And his defense much improved. He's become a really good defender. Van Carroll kicks it out. Suggs.
Tobias Harris trying to draw some contact. Does not, but gets the shot to go. Harris with his second field goal. Desmond Bane drill.
Make legs. We just talked about that. I don't know if it's cross match or what, but you can't get a bucket and give up an open 3 in transition off a make.
Bane has 2 fouls, so Harris going at him. Bane's got to be careful. Cunningham thought about it. Now drives, now spins. Bane, poke. Good aggressive defense despite having those 2 fouls. And Carroll against Cunningham. What a matchup between these two. Who don't know, the delay of games call after the ball goes through the basket, the team that scored cannot touch the ball to kind of slow down their opponent going up the other way. Officials are very vigilant on that call. Durant spins, he's double, can't get it. Thompson's tip.
Well, it's a tough spot for any defender. This is Cade Cunningham, like I said. He's strong enough to force him away from the middle, but Van Carroll already making jump shots in this game. He's pretty comfortable right now that he can get this off fairly uncontested.
Cunningham, the #1 pick. And the next year, Banchero, the #1 overall pick. Two special players, now the face of their franchise. 4 minutes gone by here in the second. Banchero lines it up and nails another three.
The Pistons, their best shooters coming out of the game. But that's the second one, and now they give one free throw.
Yep. Just the one free throw on that after the made shot. Payne, though, misses. That's to start from the field. Jenkins back in. Cunningham, plenty of room this time. Can't get it. Long rebound back out to Harris. They'll reset the shot clock to 14. Harris off the bounce. Drives, pulls up, shot.
20 points a game and very consistent in the mid-range.
Banchero, good defense this time from Harris. He's trying to stay with him. Pass inside, deflected by Harris. Another turnover. Thompson in the front court. Back for Cunningham. Jenkins fakes, drives. Duran running the floor.
Defense leading to a transition dunk. That's what the Detroit Pistons do. They got to settle in on the defensive end. And that's one of the easiest buckets that Duran might have had all series.
He got 7.6 rebounds. Bad pass from Bullet. Cunningham comes the other way. Magic getting a little sloppy now. 7 turnovers. Cunningham three-pointer puts it in. The J.B. Bickerstaff had at halftime in Game 6, now 22.
Yes, well, he realized that his team was communicating to themselves. They were positive, so he decided to add to that end.
Ball on Paul Reed. There you see Anthony Black driving. I think he might win.
Letter of the law. His body did touch his jersey, and that's really the only contact that you got. But if you're going to call that, and that's what...
Again, the way these two teams play physical defense, rough and tumble, tug of war between these two teams. Two of the most physical teams in the entire NBA. Black, meanwhile, hits a pair of free throws. Jenkins to Robinson. Robinson launches another three. Can't get that to fall.
Got one down the line.
He has more than half their points. 8 on the 24. Steps back, tries another three. In and out. Wagner the rebound. That's what he brings. The rebound, the toughness down low. Going right at Tobias Harris. Stripped by Harris. Ball loose. They dive on it. That's his second.
And this was their first offensive rebound of the game. Wagner, size advantage, but great hands there by Tobias Harris.
He's become a finals ref, as has Tony Brothers. Anthony Black guarding Cunningham. Cade Cunningham spins, falling away. Tough shot, can't get it. And for the rebound. And Carroll. Starting to see a lot of double teams. Here's Anthony Black. Good help from Reed. Javon Carter kicks it out. Black, corner three. Air ball, deflected. Shot clock still continuing, down to 3. Carter, jump shot, won't go. Harris, the ring.
Has had 2 down there engaging. You see right there, Jenkins wrapped up Black first before Black threw him
to the ground, legs. There's a wrap up, but when you take a wrap up, both players are wrapping each other. One gets thrown to the ground.
But they're calling the wrap up is my point. That is a foul prior to the second act.
Jamal Cain nails a 3. He puts the Magic back up by 2. Cain has given the Magic some good minutes. Cunningham doubled again. Paul Reed, wild shot, can't get it. Ball deflected out of bounds. And it'll go the other way.